Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and I want to do a couple rounds of the balance draft PvP that's going on right now, and by the time this video goes live, there still should be some time left in the milestone in case you've forgotten about it. But I wanted to do some Baron Zemo PvP because I think he's pretty awesome there. But I also just wanted to do a video showcasing a couple more matches. Now there has been a bit of a problem with some people that that have been matching up with, basically throwing the match away, you know, banning aim and choosing aim characters since they're at the top of the list. So if I encounter any of these types of matches, for the purpose of the video, I'll either be fast forwarding through those or skipping them altogether. So in case there's some gaps, then that's probably why. I do want to show the draft process though, as there were some requests to do so, and feel free to leave feedback on that down below if I should or not with my PvP related videos. Another reason I wanted to do some PvP footage is that I just personally enjoy it, despite what the player base might think about it. For me, it's enjoyable, as I'd rather play against real people a few times a day than have to smash Blitz over and over again. So I understand if this type of content isn't everyone's cup of tea, but without further ado, I hope everyone enjoys it anyways, and if not, then there's always next video. And before I forget, I need to change my avatar icon, because last time people were banning Zemo because they knew I had him unlocked, so we're just gonna go with this aim monstrosity. So let's do that really quick. Alright, now let's get into it. Alright, so in case anyone hasn't been actually working on this, we do have the Proving Grounds here. This is related to the milestone event, so you can click on this. I'm not going to click on it because it'll take us to a different menu. Oops, it did take us anyways. Anyways, this is the milestone menu, which I have completed, but I am going to be doing a couple more PvP battles anyways because I really enjoy it. So we have to go back the way, back to the events card here, and then you want to click on this versus battle match balance draft. Now, this ends in 3 days, and this ends in 2 or in 19 hours for me anyways, probably less by the time you watch this video. But I don't know if they plan on doing a little bit more, if they're just going to leave this up. They did say that they were going to rotate the balance draft card, and that they're going to rotate this between balance draft, classic draft, and this new quick match, which they talked about in the Friday blog post. But I don't think that they have that finalized, but I am curious as to what that's going to look like. So let's get started here anyways, and we're going to be finding a match. And like I said, if it is like one of those throwaway matches, I'm going to skip through it and then find myself a new one. But I do want to go through the banning process if they're a real person. And I'm going to shrink myself a little bit for this, actually, just so you can see this other slot. Okay, that should be fine there, I think. And so they're starting here. So I typically ban Black Bolt and Black Bolt and Phoenix, but it turns out they did. So now I would probably still take Phoenix, and I normally try to pick Ebony Maw, and even if they take Ebony Maw, I'm not too concerned about that. So it's definitely Phoenix. Unfortunately, the favorites list doesn't include those characters, so definitely I'll be banning Phoenix. And then I have to think about who else. There's certain characters, because I'm using Zemo, and that I'm not actually too afraid of. So for example, and hopefully I'll get to show this off, but actually Zemo is really good at countering Shuri. I'm not gonna, if this ends up happening, if they end up picking Shuri, I'll tell you why. But now, I'm also not afraid of debuffers. I use a lot of Squirrel Girl in my PvP matches. I'm not sure who I want to ban as my second. Probably Sinister. Can I ban Emma Frost? I don't know if they have Emma Frost. Might not be on the list. No, it doesn't look like that. Sometimes the list is a bit weird because I've seen people pick Emma Frost before, but I wasn't able to ban them, so I got a bit confused. Let's ban Sinister wherever I can't even find him now. In the M's somewhere. There we go. So we're gonna ban Mr. Sinister, and we'll see what they start. So they're gonna pick one, and then I'm gonna pick two. Now I want to start with Symbiote Spider-Man if they don't. And then normally I would go into Ebony Maw. Unless they pick Ebony Maw. We'll see. I purposefully left Ultron up because Zemo counters a lot of characters. And for that reason I wanted to leave them up because I was hoping that they would pick them. And a lot of the characters I pick in my PvP matches lately, nobody's been picking. So I don't even need to ban them. And so we have the versus. This is all my favorited characters. We're going to start with Symbiote Spider-Man here. And then we're going to go for... I think we're going to go for Ebony Maw still. They'll probably ban Ebony Maw. It's usually between these two. One of these two will get banned for sure. Because they don't like them. And he probably wanted Ebony Maw because he's got Thanos. So this kind of screws him over a little bit. Thor. I don't know. I'm assuming this guy's playing for real. You know, he's not playing... you know, he's not choosing random characters. So he's got a plan. I've got a plan to showcase. Oh, he's got Hela, so I might end up banning Hela. But I am going to choose... I don't need... I'll have to hold off. I'm going to pick Squirrel Girl and Red Skull. Now, I've done Red Skull in my other video for PvP, and a lot of people thought I was crazy. But I think he's really good, and he's really underrated. And his special gives 30% speed bar to everyone. And also, because I'm going to be using Baron Zemo, he's giving... Baron Zemo is going to give Red Skull 40% speed up, and all of the summon minions as well. So it can get a bit crazy. So I'm probably... I don't know who my last character is going to be. I might choose Shuri, because I think that Ebony Maw might get banned. Or if they pick Shuri, that's even better, because Zemo directly counter Shuri. So I don't mind either way. Ultron, totally predictable, you know what, and that's okay. Because I wanted that, because I want to showcase Zemo off a little bit. He's really good when it comes to that, and he's super quick. So I can actually ability block Ultron, and we'll find that out. So yeah, these... Sif, no, okay, I'm probably going to win this, but I say that now. I'm going to go with Shuri, and then I'm expecting Ebony Maw to get banned. And I'm going to ban Hela, because I'm not scared of the others. It's going to be Ebony Maw. I think so. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. This is the only problem sometimes. Shuri! Okay, I was not expecting that. I think Shuri is much bigger of a threat. Or sorry, Ebony Maw is a bit much bigger of a threat than Shuri, but he doesn't seem to think so. Now, who is he going to go with? Loki? Another Asgardian? Cull Obsidian? I've seen that combo a little bit too. But I don't think he's got a lot of I don't think he's got enough damage. I think he's relying on Ultron to carry him, and it's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen either. So we're going to take Zemo. And this is, I think this is a shoo-in, but I do want to showcase, like I said, this is largely a video to showcase PvP, but also to showcase Baron Zemo in PvP. Maybe he didn't take me seriously because of my aim monstrosity icon. So we're going in here. We're on the right side here. Okay. And who starts first? I should start off. So if you saw that, boom. That big explosion, and now we're gonna ability block Ultron. Now this is gonna be really cool, and it's gonna slow them for 2 turns. It keeps going around. Well, it did. So it slowed them for 2 turns each. So 3 characters have the 2 turns slow, which is great. And then Loki's gonna go. It doesn't even matter. Symbiote Spider-Man dodged it, so it didn't matter. And now we're gonna get the Red Skull special, and that's gonna give 30% speed bar to everyone. And then we're just gonna start debuffing them. And we're actually, because they can't cleanse this, so I'm gonna actually extend that. So now Ultron has 2 turns of ability block, at least until he dies, so he's pretty useless right now. And we're going to hit Thanos. Actually, I should have hit Loki. Doesn't matter there though. Let's hit Loki some more. And the minions hit really hard actually. Like, look at that, 25k. Like they're pounding him. Like the Red Skull and Zemo combo is really good. Look at that. Okay, it's done already. I can auto it probably at this point, which is kind of sad. They should have got rid of Ebony Maw. Actually, I don't even know if it mattered. Like, they just had really bad picks. That was a direct counter pick. Zemo, I think, is a direct counter pick to Ultron, also to Shuri, and a few others as well, actually. Yeah, it didn't even matter. I could stick this on auto. And we won. Most of them didn't even do anything too much. I think Baron Zemo did a lot of work. The 2 turns slow, so because all the skills are being capped at 7775, that Baron Zemo's ultimate, it can chain up to rebound, I think, up to 4 other characters. So you can actually theoretically go all the way around the board and hit the whole team, and it does a 2 turn slow, which is pretty crazy. You know, so this has a lot of value. Now it has to land, as you see. Or as you saw maybe, that Thanos actually did resist it the first time, but then he went back and hit Thanos again and got that to land, so. The focus versus resistance is a bit shaky, because there isn't red stars in this, but yeah, it's quite fun. So let's go again. Can maybe get maybe 3 matches total or 2 more maybe. unless they, you know, skip out or something. Let's see what they're up to. Ebony Maw, okay, yep, predictable. I'm fine with that. And Sinister, okay, so I'm gonna just do Black Bolt and Phoenix. I always forget it's alphabetical order sometimes. There's just a lot of characters now. So they get the first pick and I get 2. So I'm gonna go Ultron. See, I'm not scared of Ultron. This is I'm gonna walk right over them probably. Okay, so I'm gonna do something similar now. I mean, yeah, people are gonna tell me I should mix it up in my characters, but I kind of want to prove a point here, and this is why I'm choosing these characters, because I want to show how good Zemo is on certain against certain characters. Now we don't have Ebony Maw to choose from, or Sinister, so I'm gonna go with Shuri to start, because I do want that support, that sort of defense up, and she does perform that really well. So between him and Ebony Maw, kind of do a similar function. So if I can't have Ebony Maw, I'll take Shuri. And then we're probably, depending on who they go for, I'm probably going to go for the same picks: Squirrel Girl, Red Skull, and Zemo. So, and definitely Squirrel Girl is really good at cleansing. Now what's interesting here is that when I do bring Zemo out, I'm going to have this dilemma, because Zemo can actually ability block Captain Marvel, and then stops her from binarying. But if I have the defense up, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't know who, I'm going to leave Squirrel Girl to a 5th pick, because I don't know who else they're going to pick. Normally, Squirrel Girl is really good for countering any debuffers, because she can cleanse them all. I'm reluctant to pick Zemo right away, because I normally do it after the rejection, because I don't want them to ban it after all this time. So we're gonna go with Hela, I think, to force them to ban Hela, I hope. And then we're going to pick Squirrel Girl in the 5th slot, and then whoever gets banned, we're going to throw Zemo in. Interestingly, Carnage does sort of counter Hela, but I think having Symbiote Spider-Man, both of them together, I think is really important to do so. So I don't know if Carnage directly on his own is going to make a huge difference. Alright, come on, guy. Okay, great. So Taskmaster, again, Squirrel Girl does a really great job at countering these kind of characters. And even Magneto and things like that, so I'm not afraid of them. But I think we're going to ban Invisible Woman. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Invisible Woman. And he's probably going to ban Hela? No, probably Shuri. That could be an issue, actually, because I won't have any support. Yeah. But we'll have to see. And he is probably going to bring in a support character as well. And I'm not going to have one. So we're going to have to hope that... I might leave the bots up this time for Ultron. Because I do want to see... I want to show you guys like what it looks like when he does blow up on them with the passive. Afterwards he summons, and then Baron Zemo takes his second turn and disrupts all the minions, which I think is pretty cool. So if we can get the ability block with Baron Zemo on either Taskmaster or Captain Marvel. Who's he picking? Negasonic. That's a weird one. Huh. Okay. She doesn't really... I don't know if her stats are really all that good outside of war. I typically wouldn't choose someone like that for this. She does get those deflex or barrier on enemy turn, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Negasonic's definitely not in my top 20 PvP list. Okay, so Zemo's gonna go first. He's gonna blow people up. Boom, and I'm gonna hit Taskmaster with it because it's gonna potentially rebound to a lot of characters. Okay, so we're gonna ability block him, and then oh yeah, we did. We got it on Ultron as well, and look at that. Now we're gonna get the Red Skull minions, and And we're gonna eat these guys alive probably, and we're probably gonna get to kill Captain Marvel here. So let's extend this here. Boom, and she's gonna bite it. Yep, she's dead even before she took her turn. Wow, look at that. The power of Zemo is real. Because of that, look at all that slow. 3 turns of slow on them. They can't clear it. So they're basically effed. You know, I don't care what you do now. You know, Carnage can take advantage of that all he wants, but it's not going to make much difference in the end. I don't think. And let's spread this here. Ba-bam! They're dead. They're dead. They can't come back from that. I thought actually maybe I was going to let him summon his bots, but I didn't even need to. And we're still at 5 members, and once Squirrel Girl takes her turn, we'll be able to cleanse most of that. Unless, yeah, and we'll get the defense down here. Actually, no, he'll still summon his bots. But I don't think it's going to make a huge difference anymore. And so we're going to cleanse here. And yeah, Ultron's dead. And the bots. Not gonna make a big enough difference at this point. Focus on Carnage. Oh, he gave up. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, Baron Zemo is definitely carrying his weight, and I really like the Baron Zemo Red Skull combo, and it's worked out quite well for me so far. Hela was just a random pick because I lost Shuri, but it seems actually that went really, really well, because I didn't really think about the turn order for that with Baron Zemo and Hela. But that's even better, so maybe I'll start doing that from now on. But that means I'll have to sacrifice a support character, potentially. So let's go one more round. Looks like we got a little bit of time here, and see if we get anything different. But yeah, like I said, this video was largely just to show off Baron Zemo in PvP, and just some PvP in general, because I wanted to do a little bit more of that. So I'm having a great time. Unfortunately, I'm already capped out on my milestones, but if they ever bring out more rewards and more milestones, then I'll definitely be on that. Okay, so Hela's banned right out of the gate there, so that's not happening. Captain Marvel, again, doesn't bother me. Black Bolt Phoenix, that's going to be these are my go-to bans every single time, because I don't want to have to deal with them. And I'm sure if you've played them enough in Arena, then you would know exactly why that they're gonna get banned. The other ones, they can be, again, you know, with the Ultron, and that doesn't scare me at all. So we're gonna go Symbiote Spider-Man, and I just love Symbiote Spider-Man, and we're gonna go with Ebony Maw. I didn't check for Emma Frost. Sometimes I forget to check for Emma Frost, actually. Yeah, okay. So Sinister's probably going to get banned. I could probably deal with him, but I don't want to. Or if I don't have to, then I don't need to. And I can't pick Hela, so we're going to go with Shuri. That's my support, and then... Oh, Red Skull, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, let's go Red Skull again. And we actually managed to get 3 good battles, and I've not had to like edit anything out here, so that's good. We found some serious contenders here. Falcon, okay. Falcon actually can counter fairly well to Shuri, because Shuri's going to put her defense up. Falcon's going to take her turn, and he's going to really take advantage of that, which could be a problem. I might actually ban him. There's not a lot of debuffs here, but I do like Squirrel Girl anyways, so we're gonna take her again. These are my constant members: Squirrel Girl, Symbiote Spider-Man, Red Skull, and Zemo. I'm gonna ban Falcon. This might come. No, I'm gonna ban. This is really tough because Falcon's definitely gonna take advantage of my buffs. But I don't have a tank, so I don't want Zemo, or sorry, I don't want Sinister cloning Ebony Maw. Well, it doesn't matter now. He would have cloned Ebony Maw probably. So we're losing our second support, but it's okay because we have Shuri. And unfortunately, they're gonna hit us with the turn bar though. Unless we ability block him, which maybe I'll do that. So if I can ability block Falcon with Zemo, then we're okay, I guess. Let's see who he picks. Domino. I don't know what the point of that is. I've been playing this a lot, but there's always some characters that throw me a curveball. Definitely Domino, and definitely Negasonic from the last match. So we're going in again here, and I think I'm gonna try and use Zemo to ability block Falcon, because I know he's gonna go right into the special, and I don't want that. I do really like that Hela combo from last match though, so I'm gonna have to start playing with that a little bit more. Hela does quite frequently get banned though, but not by me. So okay, so we're gonna do this. Boom, and we're gonna try, and this could actually land slow on Minerva. So let's try and get the ability block, and we do. And we get the slow on Ultron too. So that's 3 characters again with 2 turns slow, and this is magical. So we're gonna eat them alive here. Look at this. Okay, so here we're gonna use a basic offense down on Domino, and Falcon's gonna bite it, and then we can start working on Taskmaster. Like, they're already dead by like the combination of Zemo and Red Skull. Like, it doesn't even matter. Look at that. It's just crazy. Now the special does, how much damage is this? 450, and this does 290. Okay, so bam. Look at that. Like the two, like I barely did anything, and they've been obliterated. Okay, so we do have bleed here. I don't know if Ultron's gonna be able to solo us. I don't think so, but that came pretty close. This is unavoidable though, so here we go. Just stun him. Yeah, it did. Okay, so let's do the ultimate. Offense down and bleed, and then we'll just work away on Ultron here, and he should bite it. Yep, definitely here. Offense up to everyone. Didn't even matter. And we'll heal some more, and it's over. Oh, I could use the special. That doesn't matter. Okay, and so we're 3 for 3 on PvP. Baron Zemo, Squirrel Girl, Symbiote Spider-Man, Red Skull, and a sort of rotating 5th member. Shuri, Hela, and we just creamed the competition. So, yeah. This went exceedingly well. I didn't have to edit this out, and we won all 3 times. You know, I wouldn't have minded having a loss, but we didn't actually have one, so good for us. So that's going to be the end of it for just now. Now let's outro. Okay, so what can I say about Zemo? But he's awesome. Like, I kind of knew he was going to be really good, but he's an absolute beast in PvP, and hope that you guys got to see some of that in the matches I did here. Of course, it's not just in PvP, but he's a lot of fun as a character as well, and bringing that reworked Hydra team together while which I've been using in War, you know, it's been a lot of fun, which you can check out. One of my latest videos is that on that as well. God, I can't speak. And I hope to get some more Zemo War footage to you guys as well. Again, I understand if PvP might not be everyone's favorite, but you know, I want to make some videos of things that I enjoy to do, and it's highly possible that they're going to carry this forward and have more rewards revolving around PvP in the future. So definitely want to give you guys some insight into my strategy and how I approach, in this case, balanced draft, and the kinds of things that I look out for. But feel free to leave any comments or feedback that you guys might have, both surrounding PvP in general and my take on it. I won't be offended, you know, if this isn't the type of content that you guys like to watch. But for those who did enjoy it and found it informative, then please smash that like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And of course, until next time guys, stay safe and I'll see y'all later. Boylon signing out.